guys, welcome to my channel, TasteOfDivinity. It's your girl Tastee. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I pray you're able to find something here that resonates with you to help you in your life journey. If you would like to join the family, you can hit the subscription box below. And if you're a returning subscriber, I appreciate your support so much. Mwah, hello, welcome back. Thank you so much for supporting me. Thank you for being with me, growing with me up on this journey. It's very, very fun, and I love being able to grow with you guys. So this week we're going to be doing a problem/solution spread. I'm not going to go into the whole spiel on how my readings go, because they be taking too dang long. Ain't nobody got time for all that. You hear me? We're just like, I know for me, I'm like, okay, can we get to the point? Can we get to the spread? Okay. So if you want to read the description box, you can read the description box and it'll just give you an overview on how my readings work. If you've been here from the beginning, you went through those introductions plenty of times, so you know the message that comes out is intended for whoever it's supposed to be. These are general, never force it to your story. So we're going to go ahead and get started. This is going to be for my Aries. If you want your video out there earlier in the week, you can most definitely keep your views up. So share with other Aries, or you can watch it 20,000 times. You feel me? Take notes. It's honestly, I love rewatching things because sometimes you find something that you miss and you're just like, oh yeah. So, and then sometimes, you know, because they're really timeless, sometimes it takes a minute before you to actually be in the situation. You're just like, oh, this is what, you know, type of thing. So but yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start off with a positive affirmation card. And if you want a personal reading, you guys, you can most definitely hit me up for a personal reading. Just email me. My email is in the description box below. So let's go ahead and get started. Thank you so very much, Spirit. What positive affirmation would you like to start my Aries off with? Show me clearly, please. Okay. So we have, oh wow, two of them came out. So it says, I accept my uniqueness. So it says, there is no competition and no comparison, for we are all different and meant to be that way. I am special and wonderful. I love myself. Period, poo. And then it says, as I say yes to life, life says yes to me. Yes. Life mirrors my every thought. As I keep my thoughts positive, life brings to me only good experiences. And that is so difficult, you guys. So I do feel like this is a lot of breaking down the foundational beliefs within yourself, a lot of root chakra work, just seeing, you know, what beliefs have I been building my life off of. So it's just like, you guys, if someone believes that they're never going to succeed, if they believe life is always going to be hard for them, they're going to be looking for that. It's like, I wish I could give y'all more examples, but we don't have that much time. But it's just like the beliefs that you have does say a lot about the way that your life is, because it's what you're preparing for, how you react, etc., etc. So it's like, if you always believe that someone's going to judge you, and sometimes you form these beliefs from past experience and such, or the way that you were raised, you know. So, but you still should look at the beliefs that you have, see which ones serve you, which ones do not serve you, which one's going to aid you in creating a life that you want. So the beautiful thing to do, and these are just recommendations, you guys, I will always tell you guys, never take anybody's word for, like, no one should just tell you exactly what to do. You see, you listen openly, and seeing if you could apply it to your life. You know, that's it. But ultimately, you should figure out who you are and see how you want to live your life. But this is my recommendation. Write down all your goals. Write down how you want to live your life, how you want to feel. You know, I want to feel happy. I want to feel successful. Okay, what's your definition of success? What's your definition of happiness? And then look, I want to have my own home. I want to have my own car. I want to be able to have close, deep connections. I want to be able to be vulnerable. I want to be able to express myself. I want to be able to inspire others, whatever your goals are, you have them. Okay, now see what rooted beliefs you have surrounding those goals. Like for happiness, for instance, you know, my definition of happiness could be, you know, me feeling good, you know, just feeling good, you know, me enjoying my experience, me not allowing for my obstacles to get the best of me taking control of my happiness, me not putting my energy towards things that does not make me happy. And then just seeing what your rooted beliefs are. If you believe that, you know, people are always going to ruin your happiness, seeing if that aids in you being happy, if that's like a belief that people are going to ruin your happiness, then you're already looking for people to ruin your happiness. You feel me? So it's just like, have a rooted belief that's going to help you. I want to be happy, and so I'm going to encounter things. My belief is, since I want to be happy, I'm going to encounter people who are going to aid in my happiness. I'm going to do things that aid in my happiness. I'm going to build things that aid in my happiness. So that's just an example. I do feel like that's what you're doing right now. Accepting your uniqueness is just like, I'm doing things that a lot of people aren't going to do. I'm going to do things that, that's unique to myself. Other people may do things that's unique to them. We may be in the same genre, but it doesn't mean that the way that I do things is wrong and the way that they do things is right. It's just that's the way we do it. So it's like, you could dance. This person could dance this way. You can dance that way. You may make music. That person may make music this way. That person may make music that way. Whatever it is, you can create something. This person creates this way. I create that way. It's okay. It's literally, that's awesome, because if everybody was the same, like, it's the variety that makes things better. So just realize, just because you do things differently, react differently, act differently, have different emotions, then someone else does not make yours wrong. It doesn't make theirs right. It's just you. It's you being unique, them being unique. If they respond this way and you respond that way, it doesn't make either way wrong or right. It's just who they are. And I say that, you guys, because how some people say, oh, that's just the way that I am. If you being just the way that you are isn't creating a life that you want, then see what actions you can take to change that. Because some people, I'm not even going to go into that. But yeah, just be mindful of that, you guys. And some people will be like, that's just the way that I am. I'm just like, okay, if that's just the way that you are, then just be happy with that. And be happy with what you've created, with you being just the way that you are. You feel me? So let's see where you're at currently. So thank you so very much, Spirit. Can you show me clearly where my Aries are at currently? So we have a Hermit card right here, you guys. Some of y'all could possibly have Virgo in your chart. This is you retracting your energy. You're really pulling back your energy from people. You're not really talking that much. You're probably not even getting on social media that much, but you're really just focusing on your own deep soul calling, healing yourself, seeing how you can grow better wisdom, etc., etc. So we do have the 8 of Wands and the 5 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So this is a lot of communication, a lot of action, a lot of thoughts when it comes to just comparing yourself to probably other businesses, comparing yourself to other people, /r, just feeling like you're in competition with people, feeling like, how can I be better than this person? How can I be better than that person? It's like, it's difficult, you guys. Operating out of an abundant mindset means that everyone can succeed. This person can be successful and it's not going to take away from my success. This person can be beautiful and it's not going to take away from my beauty. You feel me? Like, we can all be beautiful. I love surrounding myself with beautiful people. We all just look good. Just looking sexy. All of us looking good. Yes. All of us winners. Yes. I love it. But also just realizing healthy competition, you guys, you want to be surrounded by winners, because that's what's going to help you raise the standards on yourself. You feel me? So never think, it's really just up to you as a person, you guys, because you do have some people who like to be around people who are weaker than them, or people who are, I don't want to say like less attractive, but not as motivated, don't have as many goals, who don't really align with them, just so they can feel better, like, I'm the best out of these groups of people, this is going to help me and my ego and blah this and blah that. But then when they get around people who challenge them, and that it's the ego, it's an ego thing. But overall, I do feel like, you are most definitely seeing how you can find your own voice. You're pulling back your energy so you can find your own voice, because you are tired of, just feeling like you're getting mixed in the wrong crowd, or you're getting tired of feeling like you're in competition with other people, or you're just tired of caring about the opinions of other people, because focusing on drama, or focusing on feeling like you're in competition, or focusing on just competition or things that make you uneasy. You don't like that. You hate it, because it does make you feel lonely. It makes you feel left out in the cold. It makes you feel like you're being judged, and you just don't like feeling judged. You don't like feeling judged. So where you're at right now, you're just seeing, how can I learn to accept myself? So let's see, 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 let's see What can you do to avoid these? Yeah, what can you do to avoid these problems? No. That's where you're at currently. Y'all don't even know what the problems are. Where you're at right now, you're literally seeing how you can avoid, judgment and accept yourself, et cetera, et cetera. But let's see what possible problems might you encounter in the future, in the near future. But you are retracting your energy right now because you are feeling judged. It could be you judging yourself, but you are feeling judged. It could be you feeling like you're spiritually judged, or you could just be feeling like you're facing judgment, or someone's judging you. You feel like you're in competition. Just, yeah. Not really feeling yourself. Not really feeling yourself. But you're trying to figure out who you are for sure. It could be work for some of you guys, just feeling like you're in competition at work, trying to climb the ladder and be recognized, and et cetera, et cetera. I see it's a lot of external validation is what you're wanting. So you're seeing how you can go within to validate yourself. So let's see what problems might you encounter in the near future. Thank you so very much, Spirit. Can you show me clearly what problems might my Aries encounter in the near future? So we have the Six of Wands, you guys, for the problems that you may encounter. This is, yeah, literally what I'm talking. Wanting to be praised, wanting to be the center of attention. Just literally wanting to be the center of attention. Even that World card is just like, I need all the attention on me. I need to be in the middle of the reef, like I need. It's a lot of pride. It's a lot of ego with this Strength card being here. It's like it's coming from a lack of self-esteem, you guys. So this is you. The problems that you may encounter is just legit, just wanting that validation from other people. Not being able to accept your own uniqueness. Literally. So that is the problems that you may encounter, seeing what cycles you need to end, patterns within yourself, realizing that you are in control of your own world with this Queen of Wands being here next to this World card. And even the Strength card is just like you can tap into your own strength. You don't have to focus on these anxieties. You don't have to overthink certain things. You can release your past. You can release thought patterns that don't serve you. So possible problems that you may encounter is wanting to be the center of attention. So it's energy, wanting to be praised, wanting to feel victorious. And feeling victorious is not a bad thing, you guys, but it's just like doing so with integrity. You can feel victorious within yourself. Other people may not be able to see you as a success, as a success, but you see yourself as a success, and therefore you are successful. It's all about your mentality. You feel me? So it's just like this person could be very successful, but they won't feel successful unless they have this validation from somebody. You feel me? So that's what your possible problem is, just needing that good job or that pat on the back. And it's not to say it's a bad thing, you guys. It's encouragement is very beautiful, you guys, but it's like sometimes you are going to be your own support system for a minute, especially when you first starting things. And it's beautiful to want that and to desire that, but don't make it like, don't have your confidence lowered because you're not getting that pat on the back, because you're not getting recognized from certain people. Recognize yourself. Realize, okay, I'm proud of myself. I'm actually like have your goals. Like I said, you have your goals written down. So you're like, okay, I'm actually making progress towards these goals. Okay, I'm actually feeling better about myself. Okay, like look at me, feeling good about being my own unique self, not being a cookie cutter, because a lot of people just want to be like everybody else. You feel me? So you go against the grain, especially when you're going against the grain, people feel uncomfortable around that type of energy. You feel me? So just be okay with that. So let's see what you can do to avoid these problems. Thank you so very much, Spirit. Can you show me clearly what my Aries can do to avoid these problems? Just feel like the world revolves around you is what's going to be a problem, you guys. So it's just like not taking other people's lives into consideration. So and it's understandable because everyone does it. So that's why I'm like, don't beat yourself up. But it's just like, if you just look at your life, just look at the feelings that you have. You right now where you're at, you're literally searching your own soul to see who you are. There are certain people who are much older than you who don't even know who they are, you guys. So it's just like realizing, and then it's like if you don't know who you are, you do feel lost, So it's just like it's difficult enough figuring out who you are. It's difficult enough seeing like what it is that you want to do. It's difficult enough healing. It's difficult enough focusing on yourself. So it's like you are focusing on yourself. It's so hard to look outside of yourself and look at somebody else and be like, okay, I want to do this for this person and do that for that person, and like you feel like your energy is pulled everywhere. So it's not to say it's impossible, and I'm not telling you not to do that, because it's beautiful to be here for other people, you guys. But it's like, to don't think that the world revolves around you just because, I mean, you in your own world, yes, but it's like when it comes to other people, just understand that they also have their own healing process. They also have to go through their own process of figuring out who they are. They may have their own insecurities, you know, they may like legit, you know, so it's just like understanding that no one's really obligated to do things for you, but you yourself can be the creator, you know. So this is, you have to trust yourself. Overall, what they're saying, what you can do to avoid your problems: trusting your intuition, trusting in your own power, trusting in your own self. The Empress is the highest ranking card in a deck. This is a creator, you guys, someone who births things. So it's telling you to birth your own life. Put the pen in your own hand. Take control of your own situation and see what you can do. You know, taking your own responsibility. There's this book called The 6 Pillars of Self-Esteem. If you truly care about just doing actual research on your life and actually taking control and healing yourself, I highly recommend it. They have an audiobook on YouTube, The 6 Pillars of Self-Esteem. It just really changes your perspective on a whole bunch of different things, you guys, because it's like when you look at certain situations where it's like someone can tell you, oh, this is why I act that way. You go to that person and they're going to literally say, oh, well, this is why I act that way, or this is why I did that thing. So it's just like, if you do that, you know, and go down to that source of who they blame, like they're going to blame somebody else, and then it just gets passed down and passed down. It's like, where is it going to stop? When is somebody going to be like, you know, yes, that's why I act that way, but that's not going to be a reason for me to continue that cycle, you know, type of thing. So ultimately, what's going to help you avoid feeling like you need praise from other people or even attention from other people is just giving yourself that attention, realizing that you can create, realizing that you can birth things for yourself. You don't, and even with the High Priest card, that talks about doing things in secret, you know, not putting yourself out there while you're building things, because no lie, you know, a lot of people aren't going to be wishing you well. So it's just like, if things aren't finalized, you don't have to always post things, you know, you don't always have to publicize things. And it's just how this world is, you guys. Not everybody have well wishes on you. You're protected overall, but it's just like making sure you have a stable foundation set. Personally, it's like, oh yeah, you guys, I just passed my test, you know, type of thing, versus like I need some, or hey, you guys, I don't even know, you guys. It's really situational. It's very situational. That's all I can say. Like, certain people, like, I don't even, like, I learned my lesson. I don't even post when I get new things anymore, because, man, some people will try to take advantage of it. And I can tell you, like, ain't nobody gonna know my lifestyle. Like, so, yeah, very situational. But overall, it is up to you how you want to live your life. But what you can do to avoid these problems is just realizing that you are the creator. Birth your own creations. So let's see what will surely manifest these problems. So what will surely manifest these problems is you not accepting all of your gifts. You feeling over it, you guys. And honestly, I'm going to read the 4 cups in this book. That's not you accept. That's you just feeling rejected. You feeling taken for granted. But it's a mentality thing. Remember what I said. And it's because of certain endings within your own goals or family or things that have happened that you have not, like, honestly looked at and made standards to help you move on from those situations. So the 4 cups says, and I'm going to show y'all the picture and look at what stands out for yourself. So it says, life is full of disappointments, imperfections, and unhappiness. You may be feeling super cynical lately, like nothing ever goes your way, and the cards are stacked against you. But that negativity isn't going to get you anywhere, and dwelling too long on regrets or failures isn't healthy. if you just change your outlook and start saying yes instead of no to the world, you will find there's still support and beautiful things waiting. So you see, like this cup right here, it's like it's being handed to them, but they're not even able to see the opportunities. They're not able to see the cups. They're not able to see the brighter side of the situation because they're looking at what they don't have. Their outlook. Their outlook. And literally it says, I say yes to life. Life mirrors my every thought. As I keep my thoughts positive, life only brings me good experiences. And sometimes it takes a minute because, especially when you've had so many negative thoughts for so long, you have to get those thoughts out. You know, like those things it's still been put out there. Like those thoughts have still been put out there, so they're going to come. But you have to retract. You have to rebuke it or rebuke it. I rebuke the devil now. But yeah, you have to start thinking differently and be patient with it as they start to come towards you. So let's get some chakra cards for you. Can you show me clearly, please, Spirit, additional messages you have? So we have release, you guys. This is very beautiful. This talks about you being aware of your actions, your thoughts, the things you put your energy in, etc., and how it brings you closer to spiritual magnetism. So release says, see all that you are, for you possess a power that you have yet to understand. This may feel daunting, but great freedom awaits you as you meet your shadow self. Profound inner wisdom is coming to you. Stand steady. You are more than you know. So release says, I can no longer keep your secrets. This is about personal responsibility. But I'm going to read y'all the story behind this card. It is so beautiful to me. So it says, Nikita cuts through the graveyard as she rushes home in the wind and rain. She is terrified when Shadow Gray Storm appears and speaks in her own voice, repeating painful things that she said to herself and others. It's all your fault. I will never forgive any of you. As she listens in the rain to her own words, she learns it is she who has been making herself miserable. She leaves the graveyard with a changed heart and ready to forgive herself and others. This is about taking personal responsibility and release of blame. It is time to clear the debris and move on. You cannot move forward while you continue to hide. This indicates healing family of origin issues. Am I ready to face my past and let go? Release, dwelling on the past, righteous anger, changing consciousness, judgment day. Seeing clearly, hidden truths, great discovery, healing, remission, and integration. The meditation for this says, to do this meditation, you must have no distraction. Shadow Gray Storm simply asks that you sit and listen. In the silence, you will hear yourself. If you sincerely seek freedom, Shadow Gray Storm may come to you. And remember, it says sincerely, because some people talk about things. Some people say they want this, but their actions do not correlate. So it's the same when it's just like, that book that I recommended, you guys. It's like, if people really want to help, if people really want to heal themselves, they're going to take actions too. If people really want to be happy, they're going to take actions to see how they can be happy in real life. It's just how it is, you guys, because it's like you can't stay in that state for so long if you truly want more and better for yourself. So what additional messages? Damn, that flew out. So we have the crumbling. What are you clinging on to, you guys? Look how beautiful the inside of that card is. But the outside is just like, you can't even really experience what's the beauty that's within, because that person has things on the outside that they are holding on to. Their lenses. Their lenses are shaded. So we have Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. We have Sisterhood of the Rose, beauty, devotion, mystic, and teacher. And this is very beautiful, you guys, mystic and teacher, because it's just like you go through experiences and then you can help other people. If you want to be if you want to inspire others, you can do so through your own life experience. You know, like, I've done this, I've been there in that place before. This is what I did to get to this place, etc., etc. And then we have the initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. And you see how dark it is, but it's like, if this person continues to move forward, they're going to see the brighter days, the brighter side of things. They just have to keep moving forward. But I love you guys so much. I pray that this message resonated for whoever it's supposed to. Remember, we're always lit and we're always growing. Y'all have a wonderful evening on purpose, okay? Toodles.